Hey guys, welcome back. Drip Coach here with Drip and Farm for Poverty, where we don't trust, we verify, and operate with integrity and transparency. Today, we're diving into the crypto money flow cycle to help you understand how to maximize this opportunity, how to avoid getting wrecked, and when to recognize the opportunities within the space as it moves forward. So stay tuned.
Bitcoin is booming. Are you cashing in or missing out? At Drip2BTC, we're rewriting the rules of Bitcoin investing. Earn up to 30% ROI on your deposits, unlock incredible Bitcoin discounts, and transform credit into up to 3,000% APR growth. No hassle, just real results. Don't wait, your future is one deposit away. Drip2BTC.com. Invest smart today.
All right. If you're like me and you got into the last cycle late, then you just jumped in with all the FOMO, running around like a chicken with your head cut off, trying to figure out what to get into, all these influencers are shilling stuff, and you didn't really know what to expect. And you may not be aware of this pictograph or infographic or flowchart, whatever you want to call it. And what it does is help you understand how the money moves through crypto. And every 4 years, there is a new Bitcoin bull run cycle, basically, and that's tied to liquidity injections, usually around the elections of the US, because of the US dollar being the global reserve currency. So there's a lot of things that came into this when Bitcoin came on the scene from the financial crash in 2008 that caused this to happen cyclically. And if you understand it, you can actually make money. But if you don't understand it, you don't recognize the flow, then you're going to end up chasing the wrong things and getting wrecked like I did last cycle. So this is just 4 of many charts. If you just do a search crypto money flow, but they all are literally the exact same chart. So I'm going to explain what this is. So starting at the top, you have your fiat, and that fiat is your local currency, whatever country you're in. If you're in Europe, it's euros, Great British pounds, Japanese yen, Chinese yuan, whatever, right? US dollar. That's what you use on a daily basis to sustain your lifestyle. The whole reason you're looking at crypto is because you want to improve your lifestyle or you're tired of the rat race. So that means you have to exchange your fiat for something within crypto. Now, the way this works, that something is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the king of crypto, been around the longest, and it is what beckons everyone into the space. They get excited about it. It gets memes go around. You see it on your social media feed. You see it on the local news channel. It's trending on Google, on Twitter, everything, right? So that's what people get into. Then usually they see it and they're like, oh, I can't afford that. So they don't buy into it. But even if you've already been in and you have Bitcoin, the cycle, regardless, the money that is already there from last cycles, from bigger early adopters, whatever the case may be, eventually that money moves from Bitcoin and into what they call large caps. So we're going to give the definition of large cap, mid cap, and small cap based off of a couple different articles. So it depends on what website you go to. Like this AI overview from Google calls a large cap anything over 10 billion. Mid cap is anything between 1 billion and 10 billion. And small cap is under 1 billion. Coinbase has roughly the same thing, but Binance has it at low cap is 1 million to 50 million. Mid is 50 million to 1 billion. And large is 1 billion and above. So there's some wiggle room on what the actual definition is, and you can pick whichever one you want to, use for this analogy. But the main thing is understanding that regardless of the definition, the money will flow from Bitcoin to those large caps, be that 1 billion and above, or 10 billion above, or even only, as some people would say, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. So maybe it's only 100 billion and above. I actually don't know. That's irrelevant. The point being is that the money flows from Bitcoin into those assets. Then from those assets, it goes to the mid cap. And again, depending on the definition of that mid cap, it can be anything from 1 billion to 10 billion, or even, what was the other one? 1 to 10. I forgot what the other one was. Binance is a low one. 50 up to 50 million to 1 billion, right? So I like the 1 billion to 10. So that means your mid caps is basically pretty much everything on this page from like your top 20 and below, almost, right? So that's just an easy way to look at it. You can say your mid caps are top 100 to top 20, and then your large caps are top 10, minus Ethereum, I'm sorry, Tether and USDC. So it's up to you how you want to look at it. It's just, again, understanding this flow. So once it goes from your mid caps, goes to your small caps, and that's basically everything else. Some of those definitions do only count mid caps with a $300 million market cap. Some are saying $1 million and above, but it's essentially everything else out there in the space. So the reason this is important is because you can look at prices or even Bitcoin dominance in the chart that you have here to see kind of where we're at in the cycle, in that market, that money flow, that crypto money flow cycle. So right now, Bitcoin dominance is still high. And as Bitcoin dominance drops, that's when you start to see these large caps trend upward. And they're already trending upward if you've been in for the last 2 weeks. So you've seen, at least I know I have, Solana pumped excess quite a bit. XRP, Doge, Cardano, all these went up substantially over the last week and a half, basically. So you can look at those as saying that is the large caps in this cycle. So you still have an opportunity to capitalize. Now, again, these people that were already here before with these large caps, they got in at lower prices already, and they're already seeing price appreciation, and then they will start to take profits. And when they take profits, that's when they start to cycle into these mid caps. So if you're looking at getting in now, I'm going to explain that in another video, basically a portfolio strategy that shows you, not from me, from someone much smarter than me with millions and millions of dollars to back up their thesis, but it will show you how to allocate your money according to these different caps based on your investment allocation, investment size. So this is just the beginning to help you understand where we're at in the cycle. And the most important thing that I think needs to be pointed out is do not just hold these forever. Remember it. The cycle starts at Bitcoin and it ends in Bitcoin. You don't have to go all the way back to fiat, but if you're taking, as Raoul would say, lifestyle chips off the table and you want to take a vacation, you want to buy something, get some toys, treat the spouse, kids, whatever, then of course you go into fiat. But you're basically going in and out of Bitcoin. And the goal, I'm going to cover this in another video, the goal is to have more Bitcoin at the end of the cycle than you started with. If you have less Bitcoin than you started with, you done fucked up. And I'm going to show that in the portfolio thing, but that's why it's awesome to look at this cycle, right? You don't want to have more fiat because they're debasing that. So just because you have more fiat, it typically will have less buying power. You want to really focus on these two. Take out your Bitcoin when you need to buy some items, lifestyle chips, again, as Raoul would say. But the goal is to start the cycle with X number of Bitcoin, be it 0.0001, and finish with one less zero in front of that, or whatever the case may be. That's the goal. And that's how you use this chart, so to speak. Hey, should have made it bigger, make it easier to see. But we'll go into the details later. So recap, depending on what definition you have, you can call large cap, mid cap, and small cap different amounts. I didn't tell you, if you're not familiar with cap, that is short for market capitalization, which basically just takes the current price that it's evaluated at times the number of tokens in circulation, and that gives you the market cap. So simple math on Bitcoin, there's 19 million in circulating supply, and the market cap, as you see here, takes that current price times circulating supply. So that's the number of tokens that are able to be bought and sold or traded. So that's where you get the market cap from. So simple math, if you had 100 tokens and they were all at $1 a piece, then your market cap would be $100. So when you hear small cap, that's small market capitalization, mid market, blah, 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 blah. And then again, you pick the numbers based off of whatever website definition you think works out best. All right, so we'll capture the portfolio one in another video, but hope that gave some insight on the crypto money flow cycle and will help you navigate the space more safely for the next 12 months. All right, smash that HBO special, help a brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below, and until next time, live daily and achieve your impossible. See you. Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? Spritz Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real-world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.